So I'm Roland Mees, representing ING here in Russia together with my colleagues. We are building up rapidly a sustainable finance franchise here in Russia. We see lots of clients who are interested in sustainable finance, and sustainability in general plays an important role in Russia and outside Russia, of course, and that's why we are here. Sustainability, doing something about sustainability is pretty difficult. So people tend to wait or tend to postpone their action or not take action at all. So we need a couple of measures. We need, of course, legislation, we need direction by governments, for example, the European Union and the Russian government who are taking actions, and we need a little bit of push, a little bit of nudging. So that is what companies very much like. And that's the third point, that we bring together sustainability and finance. So finance and sustainability have been a little bit isolated in the recent past, and now by doing a sustainability improvement loan, we bring these domains together. So that means finance and sustainability are going to cooperate in the future, and we see that now already happening. Sustainability is about environment, it's about social, and it's about governance. So all these three pillars have to be developed. And what we see is that perhaps the Russian companies are slightly lagging behind, but they learn quickly. They pick up very quickly. So they don't reinvent the wheel, they look outside, they look for international standards which are already developed, and that's what they are now implementing in their own business practice. So they are remodeling, they are reconfiguring their business processes according to green loan principles, green bond principles, sustainability-linked loan principles. So they are perhaps they have started somewhat later, but they are now really moving fast and they learn very quickly. So that is on the positive side. So I think the Russian companies to which I speak, they are very serious, they are very committed, and they know very well what they are doing, and they have great plans and strong commitment to improve on sustainability. So I'm not pessimistic at all. Let's say not more pessimistic in Russia than in other countries. There's of course a general concern in the world whether we will meet the Paris goals, but I think Russia is now picking up and doing well. Of course, there's a long way to go. We are not yet there. It has just started, and I see a lot of positive change here in this country. I think this morning we learned about the presentation titled Going Beyond Budget, Beyond Budgeting. That's a very important development. So not looking just retrospectively at numbers and trying to predict the future by numbers, by number crunching. That is one very important development. Second development is, and that goes hand in hand, so they depend on each other, that the sustainability domain and the financial domain, the CFO domain, become connected. So, for example, also in reporting, CFOs will become responsible for the entire non-financial reporting of the company. Yeah, so they will become knowledgeable about this topic. They will become acquainted with it. They will work on it. They will become responsible for the reporting of the sustainability topics as well. So not only financial, but also sustainability topics. That's what they will report about. So I think the CFO role becomes very important also for sustainable finance, because reporting, attracting finance, so they will attract finance from banks like ING, who want to finance a company based on their sustainability achievements. So when they do well on sustainability, they get better financial conditions than if they do worse on sustainability. So that is what I see happening. So the CFO was in the past a little bit isolated, a little bit on his own island, and now he becomes a major player in the company when it is about when we talk about sustainability. My perception of the summit, of the CFO summit, is very positive. I think the agenda is very broad for many people. Sustainable finance has been discussed today, which we think is very important. I have been here already 3 times, so now this is the 3rd time. I started in 2017, also talking about sustainable finance. So it's in principle, yeah, it's good that this topic is being repeated again and again. It could be a little bit more expanded, perhaps. So having a full part of the day that's devoted to sustainable finance. Well, that could be an idea for further development. But I think it's a great conference with good networking opportunities, and to be here in the center of Moscow is always good with all the major players in the market. So that is I have a very good perception of the conference.